forecast first. Sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Well, that snow has been flying across some parts of central Illinois. You can see some of our cameras here. This is Springfield. I-72, you can see the on-ramp there, and where you've got still some of the snow that's covering parts of the interstate here tonight. And here's a look at the radar, and there's a nice little area of precipitation, maybe mixed with some sleet, but that runs from near Taylorville through Decatur right now, Monticello, and just going to be coming into southwestern portions of Champaign County with, again, a mix of snow and sleet expected as temperatures hover near that freezing mark here tonight. It'll be a snowy start in the morning for the kids at the bus stop. We're talking about and that snow shower activity around both on the way to school and on the way home. The latest on how much we can see is coming up. WCIA 3 News starts right
now. From WCIA 3 News.
The Champaign police were at our door.
And that's because a bank had just been robbed nearby, who police are looking for tonight.
They told me, oh, don't worry about it, it'll be taken care of.
But it wasn't, and it almost cost his daughter her home. How an error at the Champaign County Treasurer's Office ballooned. Students in one city want you to stop looking at the negativity there, so they're showing off the positive instead.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 10.
An armed robber held up a bank tonight and took off with cash. Police are still looking for the man behind the mask. Good evening, I'm Paul Chikina.
And I'm Jessica Coons. This happened just before 5 tonight in Champaign at the First Mid-Bank and Trust near Windsor and Duncan. WCIA 3's Jennifer Jensen was at the scene. She joins us now. Jennifer, police have released some more information about that suspect.
Jessica, they have police released this image showing what happened. You can see the suspect right there wearing a skeleton face mask. Officials think he's a man about 5 feet 4 inches tall, and police say he went into the bank, pulled out a gun, jumped over the counter, and demanded money from the employees. He later ran out of the bank with an unknown amount of money. Police spent hours at the scene investigating and talking to bank employees. They also talked to surrounding businesses to see if people inside saw anything or had any surveillance video.
It was shock because, like I said, small town. It's just not something I ever, not a phone call I ever expect. But very grateful that the police responded quickly and that they were at my business and making sure that everybody was safe.
Police are asking anybody in that area to share surveillance video with them. They say that could be very helpful in this investigation. Officials don't believe anybody was hurt, and there's no evidence that that gun was fired while the robbery happened. Back to you.
Certainly a bit of good news after a night like this. Jennifer, thanks. A woman was found dead in Edgar County, and she died from hypothermia. That's what the coroner says happened to 45-year-old Neva Martin. Someone told police Martin left his house to go home just after midnight the night before she died. She was found unresponsive in his yard the next morning. A teenager with autism was found safe after he disappeared this morning. Officials searched for the 15-year-old along Route 45 in Tolono, Business and Fields. He was found before 10 a.m. at the Illinois terminal in Champaign. He told police he was going to Walmart. A person jumped out of a window after their apartment caught fire tonight. It happened near the corner of Bradley and Mattis before 9:30. Firefighters aren't sure what started the fire. The entire apartment complex was evacuated. Only one unit was damaged. The person who jumped was not seriously hurt. They are still investigating.
An illegal voting scandal is coming under scrutiny at the State House and from lawmakers on Capitol Hill. Almost 600 non-citizens were automatically registered to vote in Illinois since 2018. The State Board of Elections says 16 of those people actually voted. Secretary of State Jesse White's office blamed a programming error in electronic keypads at Secretary of State office locations.
I want the Secretary of State to get us the information as to why these individuals, why these 500 plus individuals were listed as non-citizens, but given the chance to vote.
These are people that were in Illinois legally. They were doing the right thing by identifying themselves as non-citizens, and it was the state that did not protect them. In fact, it was completely the Secretary of State's office fault for putting them at risk.
Governor Pritzker said today he supports a full investigation. The House Executive Committee plans to hold a hearing to investigate the illegal voting next week in Springfield. It'll cost more than $1 million to demolish a dangerous property in Danville. City leaders got a quote for $1.35 million to demo Collins Tower downtown. Parts of that building have been falling off. They still have to review that and decide if they want to move forward with the plan, and they would have to get a court order for the demolition.
Springfield will be the first city in the state to let you smoke marijuana outside of your home. City council members voted last night to approve a lounge at HCI Alternatives. It's the only dispensary in the city. The lounge will be right down the hall. Once you buy marijuana at the dispensary, you'll be able to walk to the lounge and use it there. McKinley Health Center is screening students for deadly coronavirus. Students will be checked if they come in with any respiratory infection, regardless if they've traveled to an infected area. Now, the outbreak started in Wuhan, China last month. 17 people died, hundreds are sick. The first case in the U.S. hit Washington State yesterday.
New for you tonight, seniors at the villas of Hollybrook in Charleston are quilting for a good cause. They're making quilts and hats to donate to children in the hospital. They started this group about 4 months ago. They work on the projects a couple of times a month. They've made about 6 quilts and more than 40 hats so far. All of them go to the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital in Indianapolis.
There are at least 2 sides to every city, but some kids want you to start looking at the brighter side of at least one.
Plus, a woman paid her property taxes on time, but then this happened.
We got a late notice in the mail stating that we had not paid our property taxes.
And she wasn't the only one it happened to.
And Illinois stopped Purdue last night. One player did it literally. We'll tell you how he's responding.